Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hola, hola a todos. Bienvenidos. Welcome to a new live stream. Bienvenidos a un nuevo en vivo. How's it going, guys? I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to talk about refranes. And we're gonna learn 10 of them. And obviously they're commonly used, and we will talk about their meaning. And yeah, in general, we're gonna talk about these sayings or these refranes. Okay. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I live stream. You can visit smlessons.com for more free Spanish lessons and to download free stuff as well. To donate directly to this channel, you can do that on smlessons.com. All the links are in the video description down below. Also, I want to give a big shout out to our members, to our Cerveza members, KS and William Lopez. Thank you, guys. The support is greatly appreciated. Also, the beer is delicious. The cerveza is delicious. Thank you so much. And also a big shout out to our Cafecito member, Keith Pearson. Thank you, Keith, for the support. We appreciate it a lot, and thank you for the coffee. It's delicious as well. If you want me to give you a shout out and just to get some perks and support this channel, you can check out the memberships that we have. You only need to click on the join button down below to know more about that. And yeah. If you like this video or if you like what I do, please give us a like. That helps us a lot too. And remember, guys, we are live streaming, so you can interact with us. You can comment on what we're talking. So yeah, it's going to be good. Here with me is the mysterious voice. How are you, mysterious voice?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you tired? A little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
We forgot to put the guitar again.
It's right there.
In the background. Really?
Yeah,
Where is it?
Right behind you.
I see. Well, that's not where it belongs, but
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Life.
That's life. So do you know any sayings? Do you like sayings in English?
Yeah, I think everybody does. It's just kind of a part of language that even if you don't really know specifically any, you're bound to say one of them sooner or later, completely by accident, you know?
By accident, yeah. Do you know any? Like, do you like one in particular or some in particular? Because every language has that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like you're sharing your wisdom a little bit by saying those things, and it's also very interesting because most of them don't make sense literally, but they have some meaning.
Yeah.
That is very important, I would say, right?
I don't know if it qualifies as sayings, but there's one that
that you don't remember.
that I remember. It's just it's one that like I said, I don't know if it qualifies as a saying because it's not one of those like teach a man to fish, blah blah blah. It's just be excellent to each other.
Oh, that's
that one.
From
That
Bill,
one's
Bill
my
and
favorite.
Ted?
Yes.
Yeah, be excellent to each other. I think that's more I don't know if that's a saying. It's just some nice phrase, but sayings usually wouldn't be a saying. This one that goes, how does it go? Killing two birds with one stone. because it doesn't, like, if you take that literally, if you you want to understand that literally, you're like, what? Killing two birds with one stone? That doesn't sound good, right?
Yeah.
But essentially that means that you do one thing and that helps you to accomplish two things, right? Two things or something like that. So I think that's an example of a saying, I believe. I believe so.
Yeah.
And KS is in the house. ¿Qué hiciste la primera vez que vi tu video? ¿Qué hiciste? La primera vez que vi tu video es que discutes el acento diferente entre América Latina y España. La primera vez que comento en tu canal fue el día antes de Acción de Gracias. KS is sharing something that he did in the past. The first time I watched one of your videos, you were talking about differences between the between accents from Spain and Latin America, something like that. And then the first time I commented on one of your channel was the day before Thanksgiving. That's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing, KS. It's nice that you are watching videos on this channel and following what we do. We appreciate that a lot. And also KS is Cafecito. No, he is a cerveza member. Yeah. Thank you so much, KS.
It.
Yeah. The cerveza is delicious. Okay, so just let me give it a sip. Okay, so let's get started. By the way, guys, you can share your favorite sayings, either if they're in English or, any sayings that you want to share. If they're in English or in Spanish, please feel free to share. Okay, so let's look at the first one, okay? The first one is de tal palo, tal astilla. De tal palo, tal astilla. And this one sounds a little bit weird. By the way, guys, sayings in Spanish are crazy. Like, they don't make any sense if you're trying to translate them, but I'm going to do my best to explain what they mean, okay? So the first one, de tal palo, tal astilla. What do you think this means? Because we're talking about a stick. A stick, and the stick, little like pointy things when you get something, when you're touching wood and usually you get a splinter. It's not a splinter, it's a splinter. So it's just a little tiny piece of wood that just sticks to your finger. So what do you think this is all about? Because de tal palo, tal astilla. We're comparing a stick and a tiny little thing that can be a splinter. So what do you think we're talking about?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Sayings?
Just give it a try. Huh?
Sayings?
Sayings?
I don't know. I don't know what.
Okay, so this is similar to the English saying like father, like son. Okay, I know it might not make sense, de tal palo, tal astilla, because we're talking about a stick and then a little piece of wood. But essentially, you're talking about how some people behave the same way. In this situation, it's, the father. It could be a father and a son, or it could be father and daughter, mom and son. So it's usually used within, family. Like you use this for family members, and you're just saying, oh my God, like Look at this little guy. He is just like his father. He behaves like his father or like his mother. So it's similar to like father, like son, right?
Similar. There's one that's more like abstract, similar, because there's a saying in English. It's called a chip off the old block. So same idea. So it's like a splinter from a stick. Same idea, just like a tiny stone off of a big one. So it's the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're talking about behaviors. We're talking about essentially behaviors, like things that family members do, and they share that, yeah, like father, like son, or the other one that you said. And William Lopez is in the house. William is saying hola, boa noite, boa noite. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. And that can be taken literally, right? So that's a great example. Thank you, William. And yeah, I mean, eat apples, because apples are really really good for you. They're really good for you. And yeah, welcome, William. It's nice to read you. Okay, so let's look at the next refrán. By the way, I don't know. Yeah, you know that refrán means saying, right?
Yes.
I just said that, like at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
Are you trying to find more sayings, or?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Okay. So let's look at the next one. Do you want to read it? Come on.
I can't see from this far.
Oh, it's gonna be bigger.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Okay, that was the first one. The next one is al mal tiempo, buena cara. Al mal tiempo, buena cara. So now we're talking about bad weather and a nice face, or a good face. So that's what this literally means. So if you have bad weather, you need to have a good face. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But I'm going to tell you what this is similar to, okay? Al mal tiempo, buena cara is similar to the English saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Oh, that's interesting.
Isn't it that great? And essentially, this saying is talking about if you're having a bad time, if you're struggling with something, you better be positive about it. Just smile if you can. So that's buena cara. That's similar to saying smile, be positive, and don't worry about having a bad time. Don't worry too much, because sometimes worrying is not gonna solve anything, right?
Yeah.
So this is what this saying is saying. And I love it because it's about being positive. So if you see someone having a bad time, having a lot of problems, you can say to this person, al mal tiempo, buena cara. Al mal tiempo, buena cara. So I think this is one of my favorite ones. What do you think, Mr. Voice?
Well, we've only done two, but
what do you think about this one?
Yeah,
I think it's true. It's true.
It's similar to there's a saying that George Carlin said in one of his books. It's don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things.
That's a good one. It's funny. It's funny for sure. So let's see what you guys are saying. Que es 6 media docena y otra. La manzana no cae del árbol. Oh, interesting. In Barbados, don't wait until the horse get out of the stable to shut door.
Yeah, there's a similar one in English too here.
And it goes.
I think it's like something. I think it's pretty much the same. Like
So
that.
it's like, don't wait until the horse gets out of the stable to shut the door.
Yeah. So basically, don't do things too late.
Oh, don't wait forever.
Yeah.
That's what I love about sayings, that they make you think. It's like, okay, so what? What are you trying to tell me? And they become so popular and so common that it's just a nice way to say something wise to someone else. And even sometimes people laugh about it because it's like, oh man, you're right. Yeah, you're totally right. And I love it. I love it. So if you say any of these sayings to your friends in Spanish, you're going to sound very natural in Spanish. You're gonna sound like you really know Spanish. Okay? So yeah, al mal tiempo buena cara is one of my favorite sayings. Were you gonna say something? No? Okay, so let's see the next refrán. That will be refrán number 3. Okay, so refrán. A la tercera va la vencida. A la tercera va la vencida. Or you could also say la tercera es la vencida. So this one is very similar to one in English. I don't know if you can tell which one in English this one is. No, a la tercera va la vencida. We're talking about a third. Tercera means third, and vencida is like giving out or something like that. It doesn't make any sense if you try to translate this refrán into English, from Spanish into English, but this is a really good one, and this is about not giving up. Okay, so this refrán, a la tercera va la vencida, this means third time's a charm. Okay, so I don't know why in English and in Spanish we're talking about trying, and usually the third time is the good one. Why? Why the third one?
Maybe because the first time you're gonna mess it up, the second time you're gonna get a little bit better, and then by the third time you gotta figure it out.
So you think the third time is?
I mean, not really,
is a good one.
But I think that might be why.
Yeah, maybe, right? You have some experience. It's not the first time you do it. The second time, like you said, it's probably not as good as the third one, right?
Exactly, yeah. So first time's a mistake, second time's a little bit of practice. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't always apply, because like I remember when we used to do thumbnails for projects in school, and we had to do like 40.
Oh my god!
Because by the time you get that far is when you really get creative, and I would just take my first 3 and put them at the end, and always those would be the ones that get picked.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that. But let's see what you're saying, guys. A dime. KS says a dime a dozen. Dozen. Yeah. So what does that? A dime a dozen. What does that even mean?
It's like really common.
Huh?
It's something really common.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that one. Thank you, KS. William Lopez says these are interesting to know. Okay, yeah, for sure. And also William says one of my favorites, Jack of all trades, master of none. Oh my god, that sounds very good.
But that one isn't complete. Every time anybody says that saying, they always say that they always miss the second half, because the full saying is Jack of all trades, master of none, though oftentimes better than master of one. which makes
So
it
is this one a
even
bit?
better.
This one is about knowing a little bit of
A little bit
many
of everything,
things.
and that often that's better than just knowing a lot about one thing.
Yeah, that's a tricky one because it's good to focus on one thing sometimes, you
Yeah.
know, if you're trying to learn, for example, if you're trying to learn how to play guitar and then you're like, no, you know what? I want piano. No, you know what? I want trumpet. And it's like, focus on one first and then or just find the one that you really like and then you know, practice a lot and master that musical instrument, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to just try different things. You know, you need a break sometimes from other things that you're working on or you're trying to master, and then come back later on to the same thing, and you're feeling better. And I don't know. I think I don't know.
Well, it's a situational thing, you know. Because for an example, if let's say you're really good at, I don't know, like.
It's like learning a language. Sometimes people want to learn many languages and they learn a little bit of different ones.
Yeah, and
they can't master one because it could be.
But learning a little bit of a bunch of them would potentially be more beneficial in certain situations because if you find yourself in a place where you need one of these other languages, you have an advantage. You know?
Yeah,
so
at least you know basic. Japanese, basic French.
It's like if you're building a house by yourself and you're only really good at plumbing, and that doesn't help you much. But if you're okay at all of it, you're gonna have an okay house. Yeah,
an okay-ish house.
Yeah.
For sure. It's tricky. Tricky. Maybe you should come back to whatever you're learning, take breaks, and then come back. You know, I think it's fine. Yeah. I like that one, William. It's a really good one. Thank you for sharing. KS, a plaster for every sore. Do you know that one? A plaster for every sore.
It sounds familiar. I know there's a...
What are we talking about? What's a
like,
plaster?
It's like a solution for every situation kind of thing. There's a similar one in English. I just can't remember it right now.
Oh, I like the one that KS is saying. No todo lo que brilla es oro. Not everything shiny is gold.
Yeah, there's
I like that.
English
I like that.
Well.
That's a very good one. Leaving the bone, again, KS, leaving the bone to go after the shadow. Oh my God, I didn't know that one.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. If you can explain that one, KS, that would be great. Mayank Sabo, hola Mayank. Hi, welcome, bienvenido or bienvenida. Okay, so let's look at the next refrán. Okay, that was the third one. It's so funny because this was the third refrán, and we're talking about the third time's a charm. A la tercera va la vencida. That's funny. Okay, so the next one is más vale prevenir que lamentar. Más vale prevenir que lamentar. So this one is a very good one, and this is about being cautious. And this one is similar to the English saying, better safe than sorry. So it's better to prevent. Prevenir means to prevent. So it's better to prevent than feel sorry about something, right? So in English, better safe than sorry. What do you think about this saying? Do you think it's better to be safe than sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Sometimes it might take longer to do something. For example, driving. You could say this saying, when someone is driving in a very crazy way, you can say más vale prevenir que lamentar. So slow down. So don't be crazy, and it's better safe than sorry. Also, by the way, the third refrán, a la tercera va la vencida. You could say this one very quickly. I just want to say this. You could say this one to someone who's trying a lot to do something and they can't do it. And so it's a way to say don't give up. You know, don't give up. Just keep trying.
As long as they're not on a third try yet.
Yeah. I mean, who's counting, right? Just don't give up. Okay, so más vale prevenir que lamentar, better safe than sorry. So yeah, you could say this saying to someone who is acting in a crazy way, someone who is not thinking before doing something. You can say más vale prevenir que lamentar. Okay, so this one is another one that is very good, very wise, very wise.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys saying? KS is sharing more sayings. Oh boy. KS says carro antes del caballo. I've never heard of that one before. KS, a plaster for every sore means answer for everything. Oh, so someone is like someone who knows about everything. A know-it-all?
Yeah.
Is that how you call it? Yeah.
It doesn't say a good answer for everything.
Yeah, it's just an answer. It could be a bad answer. Okay, yes, leaving the bone to go after the shadow means something solid for something that is sure. Interesting. William, or don't cry over the spilled milk.
Yeah, that's a common one here.
So that one is about don't worry about small things?
No,
or what is it about?
It's just like kind of like don't stress over
don't
things.
Sweat it?
You know, just like it's already done.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's very, very good. Thank you, William. Que es demasiado bueno para ser verdad. Yeah, that could be. I don't know if that's a saying. It could be, but I'm not sure about it. But that's a good phrase, que yes. Too good to be true.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Is that a saying?
That's a saying, yeah.
Too good to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So yeah, demasiado bueno para ser verdad. That's a good one. Thank you, KS. Okay, so let's look at refrán number 5, I believe. Okay, so al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. Al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. This means if someone is waking up really early, God will help him or her. Okay, so madrugar means pretty much, or it's similar to saying waking up really early. Like you're an early bird, something like that. So, al que madruga, Dios le ayuda. This one is similar to, I don't know if I found an English one, but I Googled it. And a similar saying in English would be, the early bird catches the worm.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard that
Yeah.
one? So this one is pretty much about waking up early. And if you do it, you will have, more opportunities.
Yeah, you'll be the
first one
to get, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you could say this to someone who is lazy. You know, if you see someone, if you have a friend and this friend is very lazy, you could say, al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. So remember, al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. So you better wake up early, because you'll be the first to do something or get something, or I don't know.
See, there's a second part to that saying as well that you can
The early
use.
bird catches the worm.
Yeah, it says the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Oh snap! It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I think. Are you guys a morning person? Because you're a morning person.
Yes, I am.
I'm not. I'm not. Every morning, guys, I try my best to get up early, but sometimes I have to set 3 alarms. Not 1, but 3 alarms. And I turn them off. I don't hit snooze. I don't hit the snooze button. I always hit the stop. Is it stop button? And I don't know how I do it. I don't even realize that I do it, but I do it somehow. And man, 3 alarms, like that is too many, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, guys. Do you have any advice for me? I don't wake up too late, but it takes me forever to be able to wake up and, do what I have to do. So do you have any advice? Like, I don't feel tired. It's just the feeling of, oh my God, I'm in my bed and I'm warm and I like it, I'm all comfortable. So it's hard for me. I'm glued to the bed in the morning for sure. What's your secret morning person?
I just always get up early.
Yeah, but don't you feel like, oh my God, it's so comfy?
No,
just 5 more
because
minutes.
as soon as I wake up, I get out of bed. Like the moment my eyes
That's
open,
so hard.
I get out of bed.
Man.
And then at that point, I'm already up and I'm already,
doing stuff.
the day started.
Man, that's crazy.
And I don't know, just I've always done that, so it's just easy for me. I don't know what my alarm sounds like.
Now you're showing off.
I have
oh
one.
my God! I wake up so early, and I'm not even thinking about it.
I always get up before my alarm. So.
Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. David El Gaucho. Hello, David El Gaucho. No hay mal que dure 100 años, ni cuerpo que lo resista. You are saying one that I have on my list. So that's a great one. Thank you, David. KS, leaving the bone to go after the shadow means leaving something so solid for something that is uncertain. I made a mistake on that. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that. David del Gaucho, lo que el ojo no ve, el corazón no siente. Ooh. So if you're not seeing something, you won't feel a thing. Or your heart will not feel it. That's a good one. I like it. So I don't know what to think about it though, because it's like the more you know, the more you worry about things.
Yeah.
Like if you start thinking about the universe and oh my God, the universe is huge and I'm like this tiny thing, this tiny thing, and you start thinking about, oh my God, what's my purpose?
Existential crisis.
Yeah, existential crisis, and then you worry about it, and the more you know, the more you worry. But I rather know. I rather know. I honestly, I don't like to not know about things. And that's why I'm always like watching the news. That's another thing. When you watch the news, you're like, you can worry about things more than usual. But if you don't watch the news for a whole day, then you're like, I'm happy.
I think
I'm not worrying about other things.
Moderation is key for that stuff, because you need to
Yeah.
step away from it every now and then and just kind of
Sure.
ground yourself in reality, because
Mhm.
the news isn't always reflecting of reality, because it tends
For sure.
to focus on stuff that's out of the ordinary,
Mhm.
which is what makes it news.
For sure. Yeah. That's a good one, David el Gaucho. That's a good one. Okay, so let's move on. Let's just let's see the next refrán. That's refrán. Which one was it? Number 6, I think. That's the next
Yeah.
one. Is it? Yeah. Refrán número 6. No hay mal que dure 100 años. Actually, David del Gaucho, mentioned this one. No hay mal que dure 100 años. So this can be a long refrán or a short one. The long version is the one that David del Gaucho shared, and that is, let me see where it is. No hay mal que dure 100 años, ni cuerpo que lo resista. So this literally says there isn't an evil that lasts 100 years, nor a body that can, go through that, for a long time. So this one is an intense one. And this is also about positivism. Is it a word? Positivity, sorry. What am I saying? Positivity. And you're pretty much saying something like there is no evil that lasts 100 years. So if you have a problem, if you have a bad situation, it's not gonna last forever.
Just 99 years.
Just 99.9 years. I'm just joking, but I mean, it's true. You should not worry about something, even though it might be hard to not to worry about situations, but just be positive about it. Be positive. Don't worry, and it will not last forever. Do you know an English saying similar to this one?
Not that I can think of now.
No, not at all. How about you guys? Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. Que es madrugador conseguir gusano muy cierto en la vida. Yeah, for sure. Que yes, en pandemia duermo tarde. During the pandemic, I sleep late. Or I go to bed late. Yeah, for sure. David del Gaucho. Si hablaron mal de Jesús, imagínate yo. Did we say bad things about Jesus?
I don't know. I'm sure I have at some point.
I'm not sure what that is about, but thank you for sharing, David or David. William, I used to have the same problem. Leaving your cell phone far from reach surely helps. Oh, the waking up
Yeah,
thing.
so you have to get up and turn the phone off.
I remember I'm not watching. What was it? I remember I saw an ad about it was long time ago, but it was about some alarm clock that had wheels. So you can put it next to you, on your nightstand, and then when it goes off, it starts like going crazy all over the place. So you gotta get up. You really gotta get up and just turn it off. So yeah, maybe I need that too. Or I can just leave my cell phone far from me. But the problem is that I don't like doing that.
And then you might
I
not
feel
hear
that,
it.
yeah, I feel that somebody might call in the middle of the night because there's an emergency and I need to but I don't hear it anyways. I don't. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, William. I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Keye says, supongo que eres un duro azúcar durmiente. Yeah, maybe I am. Okay, yes. Let's look at the next refrán, and that's refrán number 7. El que nada debe, nada teme. El que nada debe, nada teme. And I didn't find a saying, an English saying for this one specifically, but essentially you're saying that if you don't owe anything, you should not be afraid. That's the translation, the literal translation. And this saying is about, hey, if you're not hiding anything, you should not worry. But that sounds kind of, yeah,
that's not
that sounds like
good way to be.
Hey, it's like I should have privacy.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of,
yeah,
I don't like that one.
Yeah. So when there was this thing about Google hears everything, you know, or the government is like spying on you and whatnot. A lot of people said, el que nada debe, nada teme. So that means if I'm not hiding anything, then, I should not be afraid of somebody else looking through my things or going through my things. But man, privacy. Everybody needs privacy.
Your personal privacy is your most precious possession.
Yeah, that's true. So this one is okay. You can say this saying. Let me think of a situation.
If you're the government, you're trying to pass a bill that makes it okay to spy on people. If you're
you can use no
post 2001 George W. Bush passing the Patriot Act.
Yeah, let's not talk about politics. But let me think. El que nada debe, nada teme. So it's just not a good saying, because I was thinking maybe you could say this to your boyfriend, if you want to use his cell phone, because some people go through, like some people check the partner's cell phone. Like they're like, oh, just let me check, let me use your phone for a bit. Oh, I see that you liked this picture on Instagram and on Facebook. And who's this lady? And then you could say, el que nada debe, nada teme. Right? But I think it's not a good thing to do. It's not a good thing to do. And but yeah, this is a common Spanish saying. So if you want to give it a try, you can. Although I don't like it that much. But let's see what you guys are saying. David el Gaucho. Or where was I? Oh, Lena Kirkland. Hi. How are you doing? I couldn't get the chat to work on the tablet. Oh, Lena. Well, I'm glad that you're here and that you are using the live chat for sure. Welcome. Que yes, déjalo ir. Let it go. Déjalo ir. David el Gaucho. Aquí sobran jefes y faltan guerreros. So that's something similar to too many bosses and not too many warriors, something like that. Oh, that's interesting. Lena Kirkland, one of my favorite rap song, say don't sweat the technique. Interesting. Que es el hambre hace que un gato coma sal. What? Hunger makes a cat to eat salt. What? Pobrecito. Pobrecito gato. William, roughly translating a famous one in Brazil, holding one bird is worth more than two flying. I like that one. I like that one. Holding birds, hugging birds, for sure, is worth more than two flying. But I mean, they should fly too. I know it's a saying, but if you would like to explain that one, William, what do you think this one is about? Holding one bird is worth more than two flying.
Oh,
so it's better to have one thing than two things in the air.
The saying is, a bird in the hand is better than two in a bush. So basically, you have one of something is better than two of that thing somewhere else.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing, William. Okay, so let's look at the next one. The next refrán is querer es poder. Querer es poder. And this means wanting is power. Is that a saying in English too? Wanting is power?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, so this one means wanting is power. Querer es poder. And this one is about trying things,
motivation.
Doing things. Yeah, don't just wish for things and do it. It's like Nike's slogan, do it. So this is similar to that. Just do it. So querer es poder. So if you want to do something, just do it and don't think about it. Sometimes you should think about it, but it's about motivation, guys. You should feel motivated and do what you need to do, because that's powerful. If you are willing to do something, you should, if you feel like you can, you should. Okay, David El Gaucho, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Yeah, this is about, friends, and if you associate with sketchy people, then you might be a sketchy one too.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful, for sure. ¿Qué es? Es más fácil engañar a alguien que convencer a alguien de que ha sido tonto. Wow. That's an interesting one. It's easier to es más fácil engañar a alguien que convencer a alguien de que ha sido tonto. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, let's move on, because we have a few more, and then we can talk about more refranes. Okay, the next one is, we have only two more to go, guys. Barriga llena, corazón contento. I like this one. Barriga llena, corazón contento. Barriga means belly. Okay, so barriga llena means full belly, a full belly. And then corazón means heart, and contento, happy. Okay, a happy heart. So if you have your belly full, your heart is happy.
Yeah.
And this is true. Full belly, happy heart. And that applies to me, guys. That applies to me, because every time I'm hungry, I feel very angry. What's the term? Hangry?
Angry, yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of them, for sure. I can't feel hungry. I need to do something about it. Like, I need a snack. I need to eat, but I gotta do something, because if not, man, like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me if that happens. But are you like that, guys? Are you, when you're hungry, do you get mad? Because, I think that's something common. For sure. Let's see what you're saying. Okay, yes, says checking cell phone. Women do it a lot. Yeah, I think both. Maybe women do it more. I'm not sure. But yeah, it happens. William Lopez, you guys got it. Oh, the saying that he mentioned. Yeah, about the birds. I would just let the birds go. Like, I mean, I'm just joking, but even though I mentioned this saying at the beginning of the video about, what was it? Killing two birds with one stone. I don't like that saying because, man, why? Why do you have to kill birds, you know? Birds are beautiful. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's just funny. But William, thank you for sharing that saying from Brazil. Tom Lane, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. That's the one that you said. Lena, Nike slug is kind of creepy. Where it came from? Oh,
the Nike slogan. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know the story behind it?
Yeah.
What is it like? Is it okay to say it here, or are we gonna get demonetized? Okay,
no,
so tell me.
So. It's the final, well, not exactly like the exact quote, but it's the final words of a serial killer who's getting executed. Man,
okay, I don't think it was okay to say it, even though you said it was okay.
Well, I think so. It's just...
And someone from Nike was there, or what?
No, I think it was probably like he read it in a newspaper or something.
Oh my God.
Because the guy said basically just do it.
God, Jesus. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Lena. Que yes, el hambre hace que un gato coma sal. In English, hungry makes a cat eat salt. A lack of necessity often causes people to act contrary to their regular way of life. Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, hunger is not a good thing for sure. Lena, I don't know about that, sugar astronaut. I feel more happy with my hands full of money.
Don't we all?
For sure. Yeah. Are we still talking about birds? Oh man. Okay, so let's look at I think the last one. The last refrán. Un clavo saca a otro clavo. Un clavo saca a otro clavo. And now we're talking about nails. You know, the ones that you need a hammer, you need a nail. And essentially, this one is saying that a nail pulls out another nail. I'm confused. I'm not confused because I know the meaning, but are you confused?
Yeah.
Un clavo saca a otro clavo. And this refrán is used to romantic relationships. So you know that some people can't be alone. They don't like to be alone. They need to have someone in their life. They need to love someone always. So those people who are afraid of being alone can use this refrán, un clavo saca otro clavo. Usually they say it when they break up with someone and they jump into another relationship right away. How do you call it? There's a term for that.
A rebound.
Yeah. Rebound?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what this refrán is all about. This one is saying the nail is the first nail is the previous relationship, and then the second nail is the second one, the rebound, you know? So you're pretty much saying this other person is gonna make me forget the past and just move on somehow. And I think this is a very bad thing to do. Guys, I've said this before when we were talking about, was it Valentine's Day or breakups? What was it, breakup phrases and whatnot? I said, don't be afraid to be alone. Enjoy to be alone as well. So it's nice if you have someone in your life, but you should not stay with that person just because you want to be with someone, right?
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with being alone, with being in love with yourself.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with embracing your
Embrace-
independent George.
Exactly. So this saying is a bit odd, but it happens. It's a common saying in Spanish. So I'm just letting you know that, guys. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. Que yes, no envíes todo tu azúcar en un solo recipiente. Don't send all of your sugar in one container. What?
It's kind of like the English one is don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes,
I've
heard that one before for sure. Okay, so thank you for sharing. Que yes, William, ojalá que voz misteriosa no sea una víctima de su furia. He's using ojalá. That was the word that I posted on the community tab for members. Yeah, so I'm trying to post every day a new Spanish word or phrase on the community tab, and this is for members only. Yeah, that's one of the perks. Yeah, I tell you about the word and an example. So William, I'm glad that you used the word ojalá que voz misteriosa no sea una víctima de su furia. So this means I hope the mysterious voice is not a victim of my anger, because I get hangry.
Yeah.
But he has seen me. he has seen that part of me many times. Oh boy, thank you, William. And Lena, that why I say it is kind of creepy. Yeah, just do a thing. Oh my goodness. Que yes, caminar sobre cáscaras de huevo. Walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
Is that a saying?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's just like you're being like extra careful not to disturb anything or.
Oh, my hair is just weird today. It's like poking me. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, guys, that is it for today. What did you think about these refranes? My favorite one, I think I like the one about al mal tiempo buena cara. The one about being positive, and even if you are in a very difficult situation, if you're going through something really hard, you should stay positive.
Did you skip one?
Which one?
The one that's at the top. No, go down. Where your mouse is.
Más vale tarde que nunca. Which number is it?
I think you skipped that
1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I.
Yeah, I
that.
think you
Oops.
skipped that one.
Or maybe I don't have it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, but we have 10, so that was an extra one. So if you want to know about that one, más vale tarde que nunca. that means better late than never. And well, if you know Spanish, if you have an advanced Spanish, más vale tarde que nunca. You can remember that. And yeah, that means it's just better late than never. So even though you should not wait too long, sometimes it's better late than never. Like exercising, you know, más vale tarde que nunca. Voy a hacer ejercicio. I'm going to exercise. Better late than never. So yeah, or learning a new language. Más vale tarde que nunca. So some people say, it's so hard to learn things now that I'm old. You know, I don't wanna bother. You know, that's for young people. And I think everybody can, at any point during their life, they can learn something new, and they should, because the brain is a muscle. And you need to keep it going. You need to exercise your memory and all of that, so your brain stays sharp, for sure. Okay, so William says, walking on thin ice. Yeah, that's when someone is in a dangerous situation, right?
Yeah.
You're walking on thin ice. You better behave. Lena, thank you, William, by the way. Lena Kirkland, keep your head up. One of my favorite rappers say in his song, keep your head up. Yeah, for sure. That's a great one, Lena. Thank you. Okay, yes, some of my phrases I wrote what my family says, and some maybe a little strange.
So they're like personal ones. That's cool.
Nice. Thank you, KS. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for sharing all the sayings. They're all very interesting. I really liked everything. I learned a lot too. Thank you so much, guys. And remember to subscribe, and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time we live stream. And if you like this video, please give it a like. That helps us a lot. And if you get a chance, please check out the memberships on this channel. You only need to click on the join button down below. There are different perks when getting one, so please, if you can, do that. And you can also go to smlessons.com if you feel like donating to this channel, and you can do that directly as well. So all the links are in the video description down below. William says, I've replied to your email. See you next week. Yes, that's amazing. William is going to join us for our next podcast episode, and we are so excited about it. We are so excited. And thank you, William. Thank you. I'll check my mail for sure. And yeah, that's so excited. That's so exciting, sorry. And yeah, so William is going to give his opinion on the topic that we're gonna talk about. So that's going to be really, really fun. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Lena. Thanks for going live. You're welcome. William is saying something in what is it? Slavic?
Yeah,
Slavic?
Good night.
Good. Can you read it?
Laku noc.
Laku noc. Oh my goodness. Look at that. William. That is William is a polyglot.
Yeah.
I think, because he knows Spanish, he knows English, he knows Portuguese, he knows now he knows Serbian. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, if you can, please share this video with your friends, like Lena is saying. That doesn't cost anything, and that helps us a lot too. Ajá, oh boy. ¿Qué es? Caminando sobre alfileres y agujas. It means walking on thin ice. Whoa. Wow, that's very, very interesting. Thank you, guys. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Have a great evening, morning, night, wherever you are. Thank you once again for tuning in. You're amazing. And tomorrow we will have a crossword puzzle, so stay tuned. Remember to smash that bell icon so you get notified every time I live stream. Okay, take care of yourselves. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, anything else, Mysterious Voice?
Nah.
Nah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Okay. Bye-bye. Adios.